Pisces, brothers and sisters, sun, moon, and rising. My name is Misty, and this is January 2020, coming out a little late, but rather late than never. I'm a Pisces sun and moon, so I'm really excited to do a reading and also talk about a little bit of the astrology for all the Pisces. If you just found my channel, welcome to my channel, and if you like it and you enjoy it, please hit that like, subscribe button, and leave me a comment, leave me a little feedback. I'd love some community involvement, so yeah, for sure. So Pisces, January 2020, Pisces, January 2020. So yeah, let's talk about a little bit while we're shuffling and we're just pulling some cards for you guys out about what's going on here. So there's the 5th, 11th house cusp, and for my Pisces, this is taking place, the Saturn-Pluto conjunct is taking place in your 11th house. So this is all about people. This is how you connect with people. We're actually going to pull cards to see how that is, but that full moon lunar eclipse that's taking place right before it on the 10th, that is taking place in your 5th house. So that's a lot of creativity. You know, Pisces are one of the most creative signs. We're one of the most creative signs that are in the zodiac, and really there's this fresh creative breath of air that wants to come in. Yeah, fresh creative breath of air. And there's really this grounding in of energy that seems to want to come in through you. This creative energy that wants to ground itself in and really get a lot of light to it. And you're being asked to trust yourself. So the very first card that I get is from the Sacred Rebel, and it's saying trust yourself, open up to this creative side, and you know, make sure you're not mimicking people, but that you're coming from this place of authenticity from within you. There's this lightness and this romantic feeling that wants to come in here and really wants to work through you, you know. And I just see this new birth, this new groundedness. You know, it's so cute. I feel like this new thing is going to be in the form of maybe partnership or working with other people. Really, it's like, I mean, Pisces is finally going to be able to step out and show who they are in the world with this 11th house Saturn-Pluto conjunct. It's like, finally, we're sitting in our own energy. I feel this so strong. We're sitting in our own energy, and we're connecting with people from at a very meaningful level. You know, some of you might have some really meaningful people come into your life as well. But yeah, this really meaningful level seems to be there too, like meaningful, and it's almost like it's almost like the Pisces are starting to be able to not let all of these energies that come through them influence them as much, but they're able to recognize it as not their own and begin to let it go and shift through without taking it personally or turning it in on themselves. Now, if you're turning it in on yourself, that's an entirely different issue, and please let me know. Comment down below or let me know, and I'll see if I can make a video or send you some resources that can really help you if your empathy is really turning in on itself, because that can be a struggle. It can be a huge struggle, you know. And there's these areas where in community, like, we've struggled, like, it's just part of what's happened. We've struggled, and we've lost some energy, and you know, we've really had a lot of ideas around what's happening, what's going on, all of the energies that are flowing through us. I mean, it's just a lot of dreams, a lot of things happening, almost to the point to where we're not completely grounded or embodied in ourselves at times, and that's kept a block. Or no, you know, I don't know if that's exactly what that energy is, because it feels a little bit more like success, and beginning to make decisions. Like, we're making those small decisions to trust ourselves in choosing not to not look at stuff, but actually taking ownership, speaking up for what we want. Because really, you know, we have these calm waters that are here, these calm, slow, easy waters, and we don't want to rock the boat or something, you know. But really, in order to be successful, really to have things move forward, sometimes we have to use our words. And sometimes we have something to say, and I see this particularly around the home life. There might be something to say. There might be this journey that's bringing this balance, a huge balance coming in between the light and the dark portions of the self. Huge balance that's coming in like the security and being home in your own body, home in community in yourself, home in who you are and the creative aspects of you that want to come out. Yep, and there's all these different areas where it feels like your energy has been being put into, you know. For some of you, there's some travel. I mean, I definitely see travel. I didn't see that in that astrology side. I didn't see a lot of hints of travel. Not that I'm an astrologer, but I do see it here. But there's also this like adaptability that, you know, I mean, that Pisces are infamous for. Complete adaptability that we're infamous for sure. Yeah, and you know, there's some past memories, maybe even somebody from the past coming in, some childhood friend, but just some past memories that are really being worked through and released and let go of. For some of you, there is a relationship. If you're in a relationship, there is a renewal of that relationship. Or I even see somebody who is like a soul friend, a soul client, you know, a connection to your soul that comes into your life that you can work with and do a lot of work with. It feels really, really good. And this change that's taking place within you, it's like almost like being successful is a little scary, and stepping out into the light is a little scary, but you're getting a green light from the universe to continue your movement forward, and that it's actually really good for you, and that this is really bringing a lot of healing, especially towards the end of the month. I think when that new moon hits our 12th house and all of that energy moves out of the 11th house and starts going through the 12th house, there's really this deep spiritual work and this deep healing that's taking place. Now, let's look at a little bit of, and actually let's pull these energy on what this spiritual work looks like for us. You know, because I feel like it's all connected. The entire flow of the month feels very, very connected to our inner journey in community, and our inner journey in being seen and relating with others. So again, this is a general reading, so please take what applies, and you know, if it doesn't apply, you know, just let it go, because it's not going to be for everybody. Yeah, so there is, there is this environment that is taking place that's been really good for growth. It's like you've done the work, and it's good to know when it's time to go, okay, I've done that work. I'm doing good there. I'm definitely doing good there. And so there's some agreements that we have outgrown that we need to start to let go of. And so finding those guidelines that we've made and those agreements that we've made to maintain this particular type of relationship or to maintain this thing, some of those are ready to really ready to let go of. And there's some deeper hungers and desires from the subconscious, from deep inside of you, that really want to be acknowledged here. And so there's new gifts that are waiting within this challenge. There's new opportunities to like really stretch yourself from deep within, and stretch yourself and not be scared to take off the mask and really be seen. So these are so ready and ripe for harvest. We're being encouraged, Pisces, you're being encouraged to pick those fruits now. Don't let them sour. Don't let this opportunity pass you by. Go ahead and grab it. Reach out and grab it. So, be sure, Pisces are more powerful than they realize. So there's ripples from what's going on deep inside of you, and they're rippling out around you. And people are feeling it, like even if you don't recognize it. It's not like you're the only intuitive one in the room. It's not like that. So there is these thoughts that if you slow down and you let them go through, you're going to see them. And also know that there's some things in your environment that are reflecting them back at you right now, very clearly for you to see. This is especially towards the end of the month. And really, the self-care rituals that you have really are going to unlock you, really help you step into your next level and your next space that you're going to be in. So find the enjoyment in what you're doing. Find the enjoyment in the care of yourself and the love of yourself, especially at the end of this month. Especially after the end of this month, and there's this huge social change that takes place. All right, Pisces, I hope that you get some value out of this. It's been awesome hanging out with you guys. Always exciting to do the astrology and pull the cards and see the energy for the month. So If you enjoyed it, give me a like button, hit the like button, something like that. Subscribe and leave me a comment down below. And I will talk to you soon, Pisces. Bye.